I'm really glad that we're going to have this conversation because we have some really serious things we got to talk about today. Let me tell you a minute for about white elephant parties. And I encourage you, if you haven't done this, to do this because the holidays are coming up. And this is one of the funnest things we've ever done. During the holidays, it gets really expensive for a lot of people. People get together with office parties, family parties, and they all feel really obligated to buy each other, check it out, more stuff. And it's really frustrating because you got to go fight the stores and you got to buy something for someone. And if it's clothing, you don't know what size they wear and you want to buy them a small because it would be insulting to buy them a large, but you don't really know and you can't ask because that would be rude. So you just buy them something. It doesn't fit. So then they get it and they're like, they thought that I was this size and I'm not. And so then they have to take it back to the store and they have to get a refund. And it's a whole bunch of hassle, right? So there are a bunch of things that we buy for people that really they don't want, don't need, can't use. And so what we started doing is we started doing white elephant holiday parties. This was so fun. We did this last year with everyone in our team. What we did was this. We told everybody to declutter your home and pick out all the stuff that you want that's good that you're never going to use again and wrap it up really nicely so that it looks like a fancy gift that somebody would want to have because we're going to pick the gifts based on the wrapping. Everybody has extra wrapping paper in their house. We didn't want anybody to buy any wrapping paper, but we had lots of extras. Wrap it up. We're going to have a great big party and then we're going to give gifts and they're going to be white elephant donation gifts that you guys don't want anymore. And then you can either keep your gift or you can swap it with another gift in the room. And so there were people, I kid you not, there were people that brought a whole bunch of stuff. It wasn't just I'm getting rid of one thing. They brought a whole bunch of stuff. We had a lot of gifts. So everybody went around the room several times and they were picking their gifts. And this is a really fun holiday party. This went on for a couple hours. People are picking gifts. They would open it up and they're like, oh, that is such a cool gift. And someone else is like, I want that. And someone is like, I'm never going to use that. I hope someone takes this gift from me. So it became this joke. People wanted to get rid of some of this stuff. Some people wanted the thing and they were just weird odds and ends. There was this little llama that was one of those little chia pets. And my husband, I don't know why, but he loves llamas. He thinks they're like the coolest animal ever. So even though that was a weird gift that we would never have purchased in a million years, he wanted that really badly. And so he swapped like 5 or 6 times and people kept swapping for the little chia llama, right? And then also at the front door on your way out, we had a great big donation box. So if there was anything that you ended up with that you really didn't want, put it in the box on the way out the door. And the next day it was going to go to the Goodwill. And so it was a really great way to celebrate the holiday, for everybody to get together, for everybody's families to have gifts and have a really fun time without spending any money. Okay. And because we were getting rid of stuff, it was okay to continue getting rid of it. So I ended up with a few things that I'm like, I didn't really want this. And I got stuck with it and it went right in the box after everybody left and it went to the Goodwill the next day. So it's okay. But what we did was we took things that were important to us for whatever reason. We've been hanging on to them. We don't want them, can't use them, but we'd love to give them away. Now, this year, we already told people, like, start decluttering again, go through your stuff and find more things for a white elephant party because it was a really fun thing to do. We've continued that through the course of the year. In our business, Savvy Cleaner, where we train house cleaners and maids, we've got a whole team of people, and we meet every Monday morning for our meetings. And we have what's called a Lousy Prize Monday. So every Monday, somebody brings something that they don't want, and it's something that somebody gave them or whatever. Like one was a little tiny bag. It was like a little tote bag, but it was only like this big. If you were going to take it to the grocery to put your groceries in it, it would fit a tomato or maybe 2 apples or something. Pretty much useless. And it had somebody's logo on it. It was a lousy prize. And so then we draw numbers, like you pick from 1 to 500, and the closest person that picks that number wins the lousy prize. And next week, they are responsible to bring a lousy prize. And so just the lousy prizes that have shuffled through our office, it's this huge game and it's so much fun. But you can do things like that will help get rid of stuff. And I don't recommend you give them to people in your family because we want to get them out of your homes. But there are things you can do like that. So it is time for us to give ourselves permission to get in control of our stuff. Because like I said, this is an epidemic and it's something that needs to be addressed. So I really appreciate all of you guys today. I love you guys. Please leave your notes in the comments below. And then when I get a few free minutes, I'm going to jump back in and answer as many of these questions as I can. Please know you are not alone. Please remember that you are enough. All right. Take care.